Good morning. This is Srinivas. Welcome to grade 8 physics class. In the previous class, you have learned about force and pressure. In the chapter force, you have learned about different types of forces like contact force and non-contact force. Among the contact forces, friction, frictional force, muscular force are the examples of contact force. Today, our chapter is about the contact force, example friction. So let us start. Chapter 8, that is chapter 12, grade 8 friction. There might be a number of questions in your mind as follows. Have you ever thought that why vehicle slows down when brakes are applied? Why is it difficult to walk on smooth and wet floor? Why do we fall when we step on a banana peel? You will get answers to all these questions in this chapter on friction. When we push a box lying on the floor with a small amount of force, it does not move at all. It means that the surface of the floor on which the box is resting exerts some forces on the box, which act in a direction that is opposite to the force of a push. This natural force between the floor and the bottom of the box, which opposes which opposes the motion of the box on the floor, is called friction. The force acting on two surfaces in contact, which opposes the motion of one body over the other body, is called frictional force. Friction. The force which opposes the relative motion between two surfaces in contact is known as friction. It acts on both the surfaces. So, friction is the opposing force of one surface over the other surface is called friction. I repeat, friction is a force that opposes the movement of one surface over the other surface. I repeat once again, friction is a force which opposes the movement of one surface over the other surface. Now back to the screen. Listed below are factors that affect friction. It is an opposing force that opposes the motion of the body over the surface of another body. Like in case of ball freely rolling on the ground, the ball eventually comes to stop. So when you kick a football, it moves, and somewhere it will definitely stop because of the force of friction that acts between the ball and the ground. This means that if a force acts on right to left, friction acts in left to right direction. Alternatively, if the force acts from left to right, friction acts in right to left direction. It comes in notice only when two surfaces are in contact with each other. It is called contact force. It is offered by solids, liquids, as well as by the gases, but it is maximum in the case of solids and least in the case of gases. What are the causes of friction? The causes of friction are molecular adhesion, surface roughness, and the ploughing effect. Every object has a rough surface, though the surface may appear to be smooth to the naked eye. But when we observe through a microscope, we find that the surface of all objects have rough edges. Some of the particles on the surface of the objects are in the form of tiny hills and valleys. When a body is pulled over another, these tiny hills and valleys present on both surfaces in contact get entangled with one another. So when a applied force is there to our left, then the frictional force is acting onto the right left. When applied force is on the right, frictional force is acting opposite direction, that is left. Relative motion. When one object moves relative to another, it is called relative motion. Why friction and what is the cause of friction? Friction occurs due to surface irregularities of two objects in contact. Adhesive forces between surfaces in contact. Ploughing effect. So this picture is similar to the previous what you have seen. Applied force is onto the right and frictional force is onto the left. Surface irregularities. All surfaces when zoomed into a microscope level contains hills and valleys that overlock when they move or rub on top of each other. This unevenness of the surface is called as surface irregularities or roughness, as I mentioned little bit earlier. Rough surfaces have larger irregularities while smooth surfaces have lesser irregularities. What are adhesive forces? When two surfaces are in contact, they start to form bonds and begin to stick to each other. This phenomena is called adhesion. I repeat, when two surfaces are in contact, they start to form bonds and begin to stick to each other. This phenomenon is called as adhesion. When we try to move objects that are on top of another, we are basically breaking the bonds or overcoming the adhesive forces. Here in this picture, you can see what is the difference between adhesive forces and cohesive forces. Flowing effect. When surfaces are soft or can change their shape easily, they get deformed when they come in contact with another object. Example, carpets. When a heavy object is placed on them, then it looks like a valley that is caused by the deformation of the shape. This effect of the surfaces sinking into each other is known as ploughing effect. What are the factors affecting friction? Factors affecting friction depends on the nature of the surfaces in contact. Friction exists between two surfaces, that is, example, glass and rubber. Nature of a surface in contact, the first factor. Friction depends on how hard the two surfaces press together. As more surface in contact and more bonds are formed. More bonds to break means more friction. So, only the normal reaction force to the two surfaces increases friction. Calculating frictional force using a spring balance. Using a spring balance, we can find the frictional forces opposed by different materials. Sandpaper gives a higher reading as compared to stainless steel. Here, if you observe, a block is being pulled by the spring balance to the right, and frictional force is acting onto the left side. Normal force is acting from the top, and that is normal force is acting from bottom, and from top you can see down. Gravitational force is acting downwards. Polishing surfaces in contact to change friction. Polishing surface reduces irregularities and therefore makes the surface smooth. Reduces friction. Normal reaction force. Force applied that is exactly perpendicular to the surface in contact is called normal reaction force. It increases the frictional force. Here the normal force, reaction force and weight cancel. So from bottom to down, W you can see it is as gravitational force, and upward arrow mark gives us normal force. There are three types of frictions called static friction, rolling friction, and sliding friction. Static friction. Friction due to a body at rest with the surface in contact is called static friction. Here, normal force acts upwards. applied force is to the right, frictional force on to the left, there is no motion in the object. If it is at rest, the friction here, it is called static friction. Once again, look at the free body diagram. Downward force of gravity. When we apply some force to the right side, opposing force is called frictional force, and normal force is acting upwards. Now when all these forces, net force is zero, then the body is at rest, meaning no motion. Kinetic friction. Kinetic friction that comes into play when objects are in motion, called kinetic friction. There are of two types of kinetic friction, called sliding friction and rolling friction. Sliding friction, you can see when we slide, that is push over the surface to the left, the opposing force is coming to the right. Rolling friction, can you see at the bottom of the box, the wooden logs are placed where they are rolling and an object is moved. It is called rolling friction. Skates, toys are the examples of rolling friction. Friction an enemy. How does friction produce heat? As friction involves breaking bonds, they make the particles vibrate, increase in kinetic energy, and therefore increase heat. Applications of friction: writing, walking, running, tires on the car, a nail stays in the wall due to friction. Usage of matchstick are the examples of applications of friction. So even when you walk, when there is more friction, you can have more control on your walk. If the surface is smooth, you slide easily because of less friction. Rolling and using threads to change friction. Using ball bearings reduces friction as rolling friction is less than other types of frictions. Threads on tires, that is the design on the tires, help expunge water and give better grip by increasing friction. Rolling friction. Rolling provides less friction as compared to sliding. Rolling friction is less than sliding friction. Machines use ball bearings to reduce the friction of moving parts. Skydiving cat. Drag force. Frictional force exerted by fluids is called drag. I repeat, frictional force exerted by fluids is called drag. The drag force on the object depends on speed as well as the shape of the body and the nature of the fluid. You can see here a person swimming, the left side thrust and the right side is drag. The upward force is buoyancy, down always gravitational force. We have gone through this causes of friction earlier. So with this, we'll conclude this up to here.